Within the next 10 days, Ogbonge security architecture go shele for all the communities for Edo State. Philip Shaibu, na him talk this one.
Drastically within the next 10 days, drive serious security, not just surveillance, but activities.
Una go remember, say on Sunday, police confirm say they don't tiffy two Reverend Father Peter Udo of St. Patrick Catholic Church, Uromi, and Reverend Father Philemon Obo of St. Joseph Retreat Center, Ugboa, for Benin Ekpoma Road. And this tiffy they come a week after tiffy Kilikili Lama Lama people by Reverend Father Christopher Odia of St. Michael's Catholic Church for Ikabibo inside Isako West local government area for Edo State. This tiffy and Kilikili, when they target Catholic fathers, come lead to emergency meeting with traditional rulers, DPOs, vigilante groups, hunters, and other security stakeholders from the 18 local government areas for the state on Tuesday. After the meeting, where acting governor, Right Honorable Philip Shaibu, sit down and talk with security agencies for the state on Monday. For the meeting, Philip Shaibu come talk say dem no go allow dis kilikili people disturb the peace for Edo State, say na why dem come sit down to do talk with the Ogbonge security people for the state.
For some time now, for like a week now, we've had an increased number of kidnapping in our state. And the security architecture that we have that has been very good and working very well for us, and we've been having a relatively peaceful state for like 1 week now. Some miscreants are trying to disturb that peace. For us in Edo State, we will not allow that to happen. We must step up our intelligence, we must step up our surveillance, and also step up our game. In line with that, we had an emergency security meeting yesterday with the religious body, and they made their own point, and we also had a lot of feedback from and their opinion on how we should go about it. Because don't forget, the issue of security is not just personal, but it's something that everybody's duty to work and achieve. So in the light of that, we decided to invite the traditional rulers, invite the vigilantes and the hunters, and the DPOs and other security agencies to this meeting, because we want to drive drastically within the next 10 days, drive serious security, not just surveillance, but activities in all your domain, in all your communities in Edo State. And in doing that, we cannot do it in isolation, because you are actually the one that will drive it, because we are going community by community.
Edo Commissioner for Police, Abutu Yaro, come talk say dem go use different approach to tackle all the katakata when the shele for the state. Say as security they begin for the grassroots, na so insecurity too they begin from the grassroots.
As the acting governor stated, the security situation of Edo State in the last 1 week has called for a new level of engagement. And the engagement is being adopted as part of our strategy of using all society approach to providing security. Not just simply government approach alone, all society approach. And we believe that as traditional rulers and natural leaders of the communities, working in concert with our other security stakeholders like the hunters, the vigilantes, and government security agencies, we can draw a new Marshall Plan and action plan in order to enhance the security of the state. It is a matter of common knowledge that security starts from the grassroots. In the same way, insecurity starts from the grassroots. And since by the grace of God, you are leaders in the grassroots or at the grassroots, we believe that a redesigned security approach involving you and the security agencies from the grassroots can enable us to have a more drastic turnaround. So the totality of all these elements calls for this meeting today so that we have a common ground and a rearranged version of what we need to do and determined to take the battle to where the aggression is coming from. We believe that we as a people, we have the number and we have the capacity to overwhelm people who want to make life difficult for us. And it is important at this stage we devise methods and action that can enable us to take them out once and for all.
Clara Olika, when be the director for Directorate of State Services, come talk say the meeting dey very important and this matter no dey sweet their belly at all. Say them don ready gidigba to fight crime comot for Edo State.
I am sure you will agree with us that this meeting today is very apt, considering what is happening in Nigeria in general and Edo State, where we operate in particular. And you will all agree with me that as our traditional rulers, you are custodian of intelligence in your AOR. I don't think there's any ruler here that wouldn't know what is operating or what is happening in his domain. And that is why we felt yesterday we had a meeting with the religious leaders, and today you. That is to show you that we are really serious in this state to fight crime. Because you all know that intelligence or security is everyone's business. If we are not determined and if we don't work together as a team, we cannot succeed. We can't get what we want. And we want success as far as the Edo State is concerned.
After the closed door talk, acting governor Konya Tori people say them table plenty matter when go help security for the state.
In continuation of our meeting, security meeting, on the issue of insecurity and kidnapping, we continued today. Like we said yesterday, it's not just about protecting the church, but it's also protecting our people and also protecting our communities. So the meeting has been very fruitful, and we've gotten new things which we are going to add to the new security architecture that we are upgrading, and we are confident that with the consultations that we have done so far, Edo will be too hot for these criminals. We all agree that this is an act of terrorism and criminality, and we are also all agreed that we will all collaborate to make sure that this period will become history in our state, and Edo will be back to the peaceful state that is known with.
Edo CP Abutu Yaro and head for Nigeria Hunters and Forest Security Service come talk say the meeting when they fruitful and the aim na to wipe the bad people come out for the communities.
Certainly, it's just simply creating new thinking for enhancing the security architecture. And we believe in the days ahead, the new thinking and enhanced format will formidably present results as we expect.
The meeting has been a fruitful one. The new resolution is to go back to our communities to ensure we clear these criminals from the bushes. And of course, we thank God. We believe in the next few days and weeks that all we have resolved to do, the tactics we have resolved, we put into play, and definitely Edo State will be back to the peaceful state that it was known for.
The Ogbonge traditional leaders, when they the meeting, come chook mouth say them go do everything when them talk for the meeting.
A very fruitful meeting, and there has been a forensic analysis of the situation. And our hope is that given the level of intelligence of the leadership of the security units and the spirit, the new spirit, because of the upsurge of kidnapping in the state, we have discussed, and we have been asked to go back to the grassroots to ensure that we rid our communities of all sorts of insecurity. And by the grace of God being on our side, with the new spirit, it's our hope that very soon everybody will smile. Thank you very much.
Thank God, and I really thank him his effort to summon this meeting. We have heard about the whole thing, and we will go back home to work according to his to our plan.
Omo Aluke Ajakaye, TMC TV News.